My notes are all over the place on this next artist. Coming in at number 35 on my fantasy playlist the week of December 26, 2010, Travis McCoy would Need You. Down from 31 the previous week, Travis McCoy, formerly of Gym Class Heroes. Gym Class Heroes started around in the mid-2000s with a friend of his. His name was Matt McGinley. They had Gym Class together, just Gym Class Heroes. They added a couple of people. They signed to a record label called Fueled by Raymond or Roman or something like that. Panic at the Disco was a big group that was signed to that record label, so they shared the record label with Elite Company, and Cupid's Chokehold was the first hit record by Gym Class Heroes. Patrick Stump of Fall Out Boy sang on that record, Cupid's Chokehold, which went to number 3 in England, and this was back 2006, late 2006, going into the winter and spring of 2007. Cookie Jar was another cool song by Gym Class Heroes I really liked. I like those novelty records, a little bit of rap and hip-hop in that record. After a couple of years, Travis McCoy took a hiatus from Gym Class Heroes. He worked on a solo album called Lazarus. And he didn't want this to be a real introspective album. He wanted it more up-tempo. He was influenced by the electronic dance scene in Miami. The album, the executive producer of this album, Pete Wentz of Fall Out Boy. Billionaire was the first single off the album. That was a pretty big record for Travis McCoy back in summer 2010, and that was followed up by Need You, which is on my fantasy playlist as we get into Christmas of 2010. One other thing about Cupid's Chokehold that I got to watch this video again. Cupid's Chokehold, I just found this out. Katy Perry plays the love interest in that video. And this is before she got big. I mean, we're talking like mid to late, about 2006, 2007. It wasn't until the summer of 2008 when she had her first big hit, I Kissed a Girl. Travis McCoy and Katy Perry, they went out for a couple of years back in the late 2000s. A couple of other trivia things about Travis McCoy that I picked up. He had a skateboarding accident. It was bad. He got hurt really bad in that skateboarding accident. He was a teenager, maybe a little bit younger. He was confined to a wheelchair for 4 months, but that might not have been a bad thing because he got into art. The lack of mobility, well, hey, you got to do something with your time, so let's focus on art. Apprenticed to a tattoo parlor when he was 15 years old, learned how to tattoo on his friends and himself, and he was a big fan of hip-hop, a hardcore punk rock fan too, and to bands like Snapcase and Earth Crisis. I mean, punking out in the mosh pit. 3 jobs. He had 3 jobs at one point. Travis McCoy, very, very busy person. In the daytime, he worked at a tattoo parlor. He also taught art class at the Boys and Girls Club. This was also during the daytime. Worked at a gas station at night until he decided to focus on art full time. Travis McCoy at number 35 would Need You.